Hey there guys, and welcome back to Hursty Games, and welcome to the RTG. We're jumping straight in. As you can see, we've got our usual team here. We go straight into the knockout tournament for the entry into Weekend League. So I wanted to go straight in, just get straight into gameplay. We come up against a cracking BPL team. We didn't make any changes to our starting lineup. We've still got the same starting lineup as before. And I just wanted to try and just get in, playing the games, get some coins, build things up, because at the end of the day, I wanted to improve the team more. And this was a tough team to do it against. So we go straight in. This guy was really, really good, especially in the first half. He absolutely outplayed me and dominated me. The left wing, I can't remember his name, the guy, the Colombian at Brighton, was really, really good, and actually I've really struggled against, along with Salah and Antonio, obviously. But this guy, especially, like I said, early doors, all over me, gets the ball out to Salah, mugs me off in the defence there, gets it to her, back of the box there with Fernandinho, and very nearly makes it 1-0 to him, which would have sucked for me, really, that early on, especially with the difference in teams. I didn't get too many chances. I tried to get back into my sort of build-up, pass it around a lot, but because of the team I've got, the passing just isn't quite there yet, which I think is one of the reasons I wanted to improve the team, so I can get those passing stats, those better players into the club. We get it to Gilby on the edge, find Lee. Lee was good for us in the previous games, gets the shot, but it is deflected for a corner. But this is the problem. That's it, Izquierdo and Antonio and Salah all amazingly quick. So Salah just drops it to Izquierdo, and it's a nice, easy finish past Foster. So we go 1-0 down, but the guy definitely deserved that. It's about 20 minutes into the game, and he, like I said, absolutely dominated me. I'd have felt bad for him if I'd have come away from this first half leading. So I just try and get a bit more attacking, but because of my players and my style of build-up, I had to slow the game right down. He was countering me very, very quickly, so if I lost the ball very, very quickly, I was in trouble. So I had to do this kind of thing, find the space around the edge of the box, try and find the man. It just wasn't quite working, but I was also trying quicker attacks, and I wasn't even getting the chance to shoot. So the build-up play, I thought, was definitely my chance and my way to try and get something from the game. But the quality of players, I think, was letting me down just a little bit. We get a decent chance. Murphy, it's not quite there. Keeper makes a nice save, and it does go out for a corner. And from this corner, it kind of showed to me that we're still missing things, that we didn't have anyone that was really going to attack it. That there really frustrated me, because my player's standing over the ball. It wouldn't give me that player, and he wouldn't do anything, so I couldn't shoot, which would have been a chance to get ourselves back into the game. But he runs up the other end with Antonio. Again, just toys around with our defence. Henderson, that's a great little pass, but what a save from Foster. I've got to say, Foster is actually one of the best keepers I've used this year, and he's an 80 non-rare. So if you're short on coins, I picked him up for it was about 500 coins, I think it was last episode, and he's quality. He's really done me some favours here, and this game would have been a lot worse off so far if he hadn't made the saves. But we jump into the second half. I thought, right, attack, get back into this game nice and early into the second half, give ourselves the best chance, and then we're in for a shout. But that didn't really go to plan. Straight from centre, he finds Antonio, and it was a cracking goal on the volley as well. Fantastic. But here we've got a nice little build-up on the edge of the box. We find Gilby right at the edge there, and Gilby just powers through, takes the shot. It's a fantastic save though. Could have been a better shot, but he does get it clear. Not very well though. We do counter it. This is about the 70th minute now, so we are leaving it quite late here. Hedges powers through to the edge. He finds Murphy. Murphy with a finesse, but it does just go wide. The second half, we were more dominant. He didn't really do too much, but we didn't do that much. I'm pretty much showing you all of the chances in the second half. That's how quiet this half was, but we do find Hedges, and we get one back. 2-1, 80th minute. It was always going to be a little bit tight. It was always going to be a tricky little game out of that, but that was it. There was not a single shot either way after that. So we did get a 2-1 loss. It did suck, but like I said, I thought to myself, that's it. I was really frustrated. We need to improve the team. We got knocked out, I think it was in the first round. So I thought, you know what? Let's improve the team. Got another 640 coins. Let's bump in. Just under 5k. A couple of little things that we've completed there. But this next bit, I speed it up, so you'll see it kind of zipping by a little bit. But just before we do that, we do get an 83 plus loan player. I was hoping for a BPL player. We didn't get a BPL player. But as and when we start to build one or two more squads, this is somebody we can definitely use. French CDM Sevilla, it is Nzonzi, 83 rated. Quite a nice looking card, fairly similar to like a Matic. so definitely usable. But this next bit, we jump in and we completely revamp our team. So I had a look, I thought, you know what, these guys I'm not going to use. I put the players from the leagues that I wasn't planning on using into my reserves, kept a couple on the bench. I didn't sell, I just moved everyone else out of the squad. You can see all the people that we've left in, but we are going for a BPL team. So I thought to myself, what players would I want to use? What players am I going to try and build in this team? And I thought, you know what, we've got to go for cheap beasts. They've got to be gold, got to get our ratings up. Let's see who we can get to fill in these spots. And I thought, right, Funes Mori straight off the marks, 500 coins, a very nice looking card, 78 physical, 76 defense, was cracking. Then I was like, left back. We need a left back. It's got to be BPL, obviously. There were some great choices: Cresswell, Daniels, Robertson, and then I saw Olsen, and he was cheap as chips, 450. Actually, I think it was 500 we went for, and then 500 coins. And I was like, 82 pace, I think it's 76 physical as well, is fantastic. That's a great card to start off with. Then I went up to the other end of the pitch, right wing. There were no cheap ones, so I went with the right mid. And I wouldn't say I was like, oh, cheap. One person I nearly went for, and I'm not regretting that I didn't, but Carrillo's card looks really good this year. It might be a cheap beast, so I'm definitely going to try him out. But I went with Lingard because he's got those skill moves, he's got great pace, his dribbling I think is like 81 or 82, it'll pop up in a second. 80 dribbling, 83 pace, and 72 passing, and 74 shooting is pretty good as well. So I definitely thought he'd be a great shout. For the CDM spot, this was a tricky one. There was no one that kind of really fully jumped out at me. Obiang was obviously a choice that just sprang straight at me, and then I saw Ndidi and I was like, Ndidi looks insane. I've heard great things about him. 400 coins for that card. I mean, that at CDM, 80 physical, 78 defense, and like 70 plus like pace is incredible. What a pull that's going to be. Centre mids was fairly straightforward. I knew straight off the bat, I was like, I want someone a bit more physical and a bit more defensive, and then I want someone who would kind of be like a cam role. So for my sort of more cam position, I thought Kabai. I just looked at his card, he had great shooting, good passing. I thought he was going to be a good player that could kind of build that up. You can see I was putting a lot of thought into it because it was a tricky one. But I went with Kabai, and I'm very happy with that pickup. Fairly all-rounded stats, a little bit slow, but not the end of the world for me. And to partner him, I thought Livermore's card looked really, really solid. Like, just sort of one of those understated cards that people aren't going to rant and rave about, but I am a little bit. But just people would use and hopefully find helpful. And I already had a striker in Berahino, so I didn't need to go and buy anyone for that. So we spent a big majority of our coins there. We spent pretty much all of our coins, in fact. So it was a big investment, but I thought to myself, we get a full team, a full BPL team, and we're laughing already. Like, it's already a fantastic squad that we're starting to piece together. I still need a second team. That's the one thing I do definitely need to do. So I now need to save up to be able to make, it doesn't have to be a gold team even at that. It just has to be a team that I can rotate in, even if I end up playing squad battles with, say, just a silver team. As long as it's got the chemistry, I'm happy with that. I just need a second team to rotate in so I don't absolutely knacker all of my first team. But that is the team we built. I'm very happy with that, and I thought, what better way to test it than to jump straight into a game. And I was sick and tired of getting stuck and just getting beat in the knockout tournament. So I was like, you know what, let's play some seasons. Let's jump in, hopefully find someone with a similar level team to ours, and see if we can get ourselves some points. And you know what, we found someone with maybe just a little bit worse of a team. The guy played very well. The first half was just cagey. Like, the first half was just who can get the upper hand, and nobody really got the upper hand. But I was quite happy coming up against a team like that. I thought it's a great test for my team. Like I said, first half cagey. I wanted to go straight out the blocks like I always try to, but he got the first couple of chances, and Foster made a great save there, getting down to his left. Like I said, Foster, bit of a cheap beast. I wouldn't quite say as good as Butland last year, but I would definitely say he's in the cheap beast category, seeing as he was about 500 coins. But you can see now the build-up play is getting there. The cross wasn't great for that one, but the build-up play, the pass and move, is definitely better with this gold team, and it felt better. Foster again needing to make another fantastic save, keeping us in this first half. There weren't too many chances. I mean, we're already in like the 40th minute here on this replay. But like I said, the build-up play It felt better. I felt like I could run. I felt like I could dribble, but pass. That was the main thing I felt had improved. A great pass to Rodriguez should have made it 1-0. It does just go wide. Cabaye there, like I said, playing a sort of decent cam kind of position, but we're already into the second half. Like I said, that first half, quite cagey, not much going on. But here we get a nice breakaway. Rodriguez just whips that past the right back. He couldn't do anything. He just cuts back. Like I said, the dribbling and the general play now is so much better. Just had to make the space. We get a little bit lucky with it falling to Ndidi there. Berahino finds Livermore, back to Berahino. Look at this for a strike. Straight across that goal, cross the goal. Don't forget that. Cross goals are so overpowered this year. What a strike. Left foot from Berahino, making it 1-0. First goal for this new team. We pick it up well with Ndidi. He's got like 6 foot worth of legs, this guy. He's absolutely insane. Livermore with a fantastic pass out to Lingard. Lingard runs in. Now this is a little controversial. The cross goes in. If it had found my player, would it have still been a penalty? I don't know. But we do get the penalty. You'll see in the replay that Sacco does actually just go in and absolutely wipe out Lingard, which is, you know, maybe then fair enough. But we did definitely get lucky with the fact the cross itself wasn't fantastic. I think I meant to do like the R1 square driven cross and I double tapped instead of doing the driven cross. So that's kind of my fault, really. Another benefit of putting Cabaye in though, I thought was, mate, we've got a penalty taker. We've got a set piece taker. He's definitely got good stats for it. I mean, look, he's got all round high 70s. I take it, put a lot of power into it, I put too much power into it, and I hit the bar, and I miss. And I was sitting there thinking, oh, it's 1-0, I missed a penalty. It's one of those games, I'm gonna lose now, that's it. But we do manage to do some great build-up play here, and Ndidi finds Livermore, bang. What a finish. Again, the build-up, boys, I cannot begin to explain. I'll emphasise how important it felt to have these goal players and be able to pass. I have ranted and raved about passing all year so far while FIFA 18, I say all year, like a week while FIFA 18 has been out. And you know what? I'm not going to stop because the passing is so vital. Dribbling is still very, very effective and very, very necessary, but you cross it like this, and it leads to goals like that. I mean, Livermore with a fantastic touch, but what a cross from Olsen. The passing, the build-up play is so important. I cannot emphasise it, but I felt so much better. 3-0 up in a game that was a tough game in the 80th minute now, so we're in the last sort of kickings. I was quite confident, obviously, that I could hold on to a 3-0 win, or a 3-0 lead, I should say. But at this point, we were kind of knocking around for fun. I took a bit of an audacious shot. It does nearly find its way into that top corner, but a sloppy goal kick from the guy there. Finds Berahino, who turns again, and then just cross goal. Just cross goal. In that position, that's all you've got to do. But we do end up winning that game 4-0. I was very, very happy. I was so happy to have got the win. It ends there. We get quite a nice coin boost in this one as well, so we do get another couple of 100 coins to build up the funds again. You can see high ratings all around there, but another 747 coins. I was so, so happy. From that, we did also complete an objective. And you'll see the pack open here, but this is the last little bit of the video. We got ourselves a gold gift pack. I was very happy with getting a gold gift pack because most of them are sort of bronze stuff for like 200-300 coins. So the coins do definitely add up, so definitely worth keeping an eye on them. But our gold player as well was Adrian, so that was nice and helpful. It definitely made things just a little bit easier for me because he was BPL. So maybe the start of a second BPL team, who knows? We'll have to wait and see with that one. But boys, I'm going to round the video up there. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for spending your time watching this RTG and watching all of the series and stuff on my channel. It means so much to have your guys' support. Hopefully, this is the kind of thing that you're wanting when I say RTG. If it's not, and it's not what you're looking for, then please do let me know because I want to do this stuff for you guys. You can see the team there. Let me know if you can think of another team to rotate in as a second team. But for now, boys, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you. Subscribe if you're new. Leave a comment. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. And boys, look after yourself. See you later.